So I went ahead and did a deed. I bought some more Lost Thunder packs. Now for transparency purposes, this is not my third time since I pulled, wasn't I pulled a Tyranitar? I think that's what it was, yeah. Those 2 times after that, I pulled nothing. So I figured I'm not even gonna upload that video. Actually, I think I pulled like a full art or 2, but not really what I'm looking for. And I figured you guys wouldn't want to see something like that. So I went ahead and grabbed another set of packs, and we're gonna go ahead and just try to go for this Lugia once again. I actually tried to buy that Lugia on eBay the other day, and once again, I always get outbid the last second. And honestly, I could probably fight for it, but I'd just rather not. It's a modern day card. I always feel like if I was to pull it, it'll likely grade a 10. So I figured, you know what? Let's go for something like that instead. It's more fun that way. On top of that, nobody wants to spend a lot of money on modern day cards. I mean, it just still feels very weird to me. At least for now. You never know. A year or 2 from now, when these cards are like super hard to find, the prices will make sense. But I feel like for how new and recent this Lugia is, the price that I've been seeing on sell for has been ridiculous. But if I pull it, you know how hype it's gonna be. It's gonna be a fire video. Number 1, get the exciting factor, and then the long journey to send it to grading. I'll be real. I actually, you know, obviously, I wish that they would grade faster, both BGS and PSA. But at the same time, I've kind of learned to accept that grading just takes forever nowadays. And even if I was to pull this Lugia, I'll probably just send it off and just wait. Well, I might have to first wait for it to open back up. But I'll just wait until we get to the point where grading is like a normal speed. Or I might just send it now and just wait, you know, for as long as possible. And then go from there. There is the code card. Wow, we got so far a bunch of green code cards back to back to back. You'll love to see it. But yeah, I want to talk about BGS, kind of. I'm very, very annoyed with them at this current moment. If you guys remember, I got that first appearance Topps Lugia card back in March, and I had PSA Express graded, actually. Super Express to be exact. And I think it was like a $200 price tag, which is pretty expensive to grade a single card, but in exchange, they did it in like 4 days. Because I remember when I originally bought that card from ZNG, I was like, yeah, just send it in directly to PSA, and then let's just do the Super Express. Because number 1, I'm curious to see how long, you know, Super Express would be. And 2, I just wanted to grade it. And when the card came back, we saw the grade, and I figured let's just send it to BGS as well under the same turnaround. BGS, on their fastest speed, which is premium, it's supposed to be 10 to 15 days. They have had that card now since March 20th. You guys can do the math of how long it's been. Hey, we got a holo finally. And I like how we got the Mareep right before that. You know what? You guys can hang out in the back over here because you guys are a pair here. Yeah, so they've had my card since March 20th. And I've been in contact with them, you know. I expected to be some delays. And I've heard from my friends who did BGS Express grades, or premium grades, I should say. And they told me that they've gotten their cards back within like a week. But they had mine for like 40 days now. And it's getting kind of crazy. And I talked to someone at BGS twice. Every single time they told me that they escalated it, but then nothing happens with it. Like, what does escalate even mean? You're not giving me any information. And one thing I don't like about BGS, not to make this a big ranty video, is they don't tell you anything in regards to sending your cards in. At least when you send your cards into to PSA, you can kind of keep track to see how far along it's come. Like, you know they received your cards, you know they're in the different steps in grading, and then you know when it's finished. BGS is nothing. It's like, you know what I mean, where it's like how to make money. Step 1, figure out an idea. Step 2, question mark. Step 3, profit. That's literally the process for grading with BGS. Step 1, send to BGS. Step 2, question mark for a couple months, and then step 3, you get your cards back. Honestly, I'm kind of convinced that they just lost it. They lost it or they damaged it or something, because like, it's weird to me. And if you guys have any experiences like this with BGS, let me know down below. But it's just weird to me to know that they had my first appearance Topps Lugia since March 20th, and there's no information about it. It's just I don't know, odd to me. And every single time I talk to them, it's like they tell me nothing. I even tweeted about it, and they were like, yeah, you know, we'll get in touch with you. We'll tell you who the right person to talk to, and then nothing comes out of it. So yeah, I don't know what's happening with that right now, and I'm just very, very annoyed. Again, when I sent the card in originally, I expected to be some delays, but the reason why I picked the super premium option, which by the way is like a $300 charge for a grade, I figured, you know what, I like this card, I want it back as soon as possible. I'll pay the premium, but at this point, the premium is basically been the same speed as a regular express submission would have been, and I don't know, I'm just annoyed. Again, if anyone's had any kind of like experience like this with BGS, let me know down below. If anyone knows anybody at BGS that could potentially help me, also let me know down below. And if BGS happens to watch this video, let me know something. It's so frustrating. Again, I figured there was going to be some delays, but it wasn't until I found out that my friends were grading on the same premium level as well, and they were getting their cards back literally a week after that, and I'm like, alright, something's not right. Something's wrong. How many lanterns are we going to pull in this video? There's a code card. So yeah. As far as PSA, I will tell you this. They had my cards since September. I originally mailed them out in August, actually. And as of yesterday, technically last night around like midnight, I got confirmation that one of those has completed the grading process. If you guys remember, I did that first edition that first edition Shadows base opening back in like the summer of last year from packs that Mike sent me, and I got those grades back. So we'll have a PSA grade return at some point in the next couple of days. And then I also saw that the steps or like the processing for my other cards are basically almost finished. So in the next couple of weeks, there should be a lot of grade return videos because they still have a bunch. I mean, I kind of mass sent a bunch of stuff in last year, and it just all happened to finish at the same time. So that's kind of dope. BGS has some of my submissions from last year as well, which again, I know nothing about. I would use BGS way more. Ooh, let's go. I like that. I like that. I would definitely use BGS more had I known the process, like the steps. Like if I could at least see my Lugia being in their system, then I can at least be like, hey, you know, I guess take your time. But the main reason why I chose premium for the Lugia is because I know that when you send stuff to BGS, you have no idea what's going on. That's why I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna send a card this expensive and rare in, I want it back as soon as possible. That's why I chose the premium option, and now here I am sitting here without a card, and yeah. It's very, very annoying. And then I had someone even on Twitter be like, yo, just let me know how we can help you. And then it's like, okay, I'm asking for help, and I'm still not getting any. I try to be as patient as possible. Again, you know, if it was just any other regular card, I would have just sent it in regular submission and just kind of waited months for it. But this is, you guys know, first appearance Lugia is a very, very rare card to get. It's very, very hard to get, number one. And if you do get it, it's always in terrible condition. I sent in a very, very good one, and that's why I wanted it back as soon as possible. And then here we are. Oh man, yo, can I get some fire pulls though along with this at least? I'm hoping to get at least like one good hit. And I think the last two times on Open Lost Thunder with videos that I didn't upload, I always had like one decent hit. Like, there's a decent hit. I think last time I pulled the gold card, if I remember correctly, and then I just didn't upload because I don't know, it just wasn't that exciting of a video, if that makes sense. At least in this video, I can upload knowing that, you know, I'm kind of ranting about PS, well, mostly BGS, but ranting about card grade. So there's some content in it. Whereas the last couple of videos that I didn't post, I would just kind of, you know, do my daily rambling and just talking about whatever comes to mind. Okay, how about in this one? Can we get something else in this one? Oh. Back to back, and yo, that's a hit. That is a hit. Professor Elm's lecture. That's actually a reprint of, was it a Neo? It was obviously a Neo series set, I want to say. But that's actually a really, really good full art to get. I don't mind that at all. That's fire. Right. Yo, so are all the banger packs hidden in the back here? Can I get a better opening on this? This is terrible. Yo, hello? All right. Again, we're looking for the Rainbow Lugia. At this point, I wouldn't even take a full art Lugia. Any Lugia is a good Lugia. But you know it's not a good Lugia? When you open a pack and there is no Lugia. The worst kind of Lugia is no Lugia. It's a fact. It's a little piece of advice I'm gonna give you for today. The worst kind of Lugia is no Lugia. Rhymestyle 2020 or 2021. Wow, it's been stuck in 2020 so long that I don't even know what year it is. All right, let's see what we got in this one. Larvitar, Litwake, Reverse Beautifly, and a Tyranitar GX. I actually kind of forgot that GXs even existed. Now that I think about it, the last couple times when I opened Lost Thunder, I don't think I pulled a single GX out of any of those packs. And we're talking like 100 packs worth. So that's kind of odd for me. Were the GX pull rates a lot worse in this set? I don't know. All right, we have 2 packs remaining. Let's see if we can end it with some heat. Just one more good banger. Probably not. So we got another Lucamine, Prism Star. And the final pack of the video, we got Celebi. Let's see if we can celebrate. I have to open the Celebi pack and pull Lugia. Probably not, because I don't see a shine. What a way to kind of go out here. Reverse Victini, and then behind it, we got a Alolan Persian. Once again, we are being eluded by the highly elusive Lugia. I mean, hey man, if it was easy to pull, then I feel like, you know, it wouldn't be as exciting. But at the same time, I'm almost just like getting tired of buying these packs. I don't think I'll buy more, but I will tell you this. The Professor Elm's lecture definitely is the most exciting pull in this. And I don't even have to tell you why. It's obviously because you got the starters at the, for a second I thought, you see the little sweat mark on Professor Elm? For a second I thought I spit on the card. I'm like, oh, did I actually spit on this? No, it's just actually part of the card. The back looks pretty good. I might, you know what? I might get this graded just because, again, this is a pretty classic art. Again, it's a reprint from back in the day, and then you got the starters. And again, I gotta point out, Totodile is one of the best starters of all time. Come at me. All right. Again, if anyone knows anything about BGS and how I can get my card back, let me know. If you had any similar experiences, feel free to share down below. But I'll tell you right now, after I get this Lugia back and the 2 submissions I sent last year, I'm never using BGS ever again. It's just, that is by far the worst service I've ever experienced in my entire life. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next video. Peace.